Welcome back to the channel, my friends. You know, the world is a strange and mysterious place. A place where shadows whisper secrets and darkness conceals things best left undisturbed. Here we find a certain comfort in exploring the unknown, in confronting the things that go bump in the night. Tonight we journey to the haunted castles of the world. Those ancient stone sentinels that stand guard over centuries of untold stories and unspeakable horrors. We'll be taking you deep into the heart of 3 castles, each more chilling than the last, each haunted by restless spirits with unfinished business. So dim the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare yourself as we delve into the darkness together, if you dare. Nestled in the windswept countryside of Northumberland, England, stands Chillingham Castle, a monument to a dark and violent past. This imposing fortress, with its cold, gray stones, has borne witness to centuries of bloodshed and despair, its very foundation stained with the residue of unimaginable suffering. Chillingham doesn't shy away from its gruesome history. In fact, it embraces it, almost reveling in the fear it evokes. Within its walls, countless souls have met untimely ends, their final breaths echoing through the ages, their presence lingering like a suffocating fog. One of the most unsettling tales from Chillingham is that of the Blue Boy. Legend has it that this spectral child, often seen bathed in a blue light, haunts the Pink Room, his anguished cries echoing through the halls at night. Some say he was a young page who met a gruesome end, his bones later discovered concealed within the walls. Then, there's the chilling story of Lady Mary Berkeley, forever trapped within these walls. She wanders the castle, a tragic figure searching for her lost love, her heart forever broken. Her sorrow, they say, is palpable, a heavy weight that hangs in the air, a constant reminder of love lost and the enduring power of despair. But perhaps the most terrifying tale associated with Chillingham is that of the torture chamber. Imagine, if you will, the cold, damp stone floor slick with the blood of the castle's unfortunate victims, the air thick with the metallic scent of blood and the stench of fear. The room is a gruesome testament to man's capacity for cruelty, a place where unspeakable acts were committed under the cloak of darkness. Visitors have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and despair within the chamber's walls, as if the very stones themselves are imbued with the agony of those who suffered within them. Whispers, screams, and the chilling clang of metal against metal have been reported, though the source of these sounds remains shrouded in mystery. But Chillingham's horrors extend beyond these individual tales. The castle itself seems to exude an oppressive aura, a palpable sense of dread that clings to visitors long after they've left its grounds. It's as if the centuries of suffering and violence have seeped into the very fabric of the building, transforming it into a conduit for the restless dead. Some believe that the castle's location, built upon a ley line, a mystical energy pathway, amplifies its paranormal activity. Others speculate that the castle's bloody history has created a vortex of negative energy, trapping the souls of its victims within its walls for eternity. Whatever the reason, Chillingham Castle remains a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most beautiful landscapes. Its stories, passed down through generations, serve as a stark warning to those who dare to enter its gates. Beware, for the shadows of Chillingham hold the echoes of true terror. Our journey into the heart of haunted castles takes us now to the Emerald Isle of Ireland, a land steeped in myth, legend, and ancient unsettling tales. Here in County Offaly stands Leap Castle, a place where history and horror intertwine. Leap Castle doesn't just whisper its horrors, it screams them into the night. Every stone, every shadow, every creaking floorboard seems to pulsate with the energy of a dark and violent past. It's a place where tragedy and brutality have left an indelible mark. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine, if you will, a moonless night. The wind howls through the crumbling walls of Leap Castle, carrying with it the whispers of tortured souls. Inside, a cold, damp chill hangs in the air, a constant reminder of the unspeakable acts that have unfolded within these very walls. One of the most infamous features of Leap Castle is the Bloody Chapel. It's a small stone-walled room, its name a chilling testament to the horrors that unfolded within. Legend has it that this room was the site of a brutal massacre where soldiers seeking refuge were betrayed and slaughtered. The chapel's floor was once covered in quicklime to dispose of the bodies and conceal the crime. But some things, my friends, cannot be hidden. Visitors to the Bloody Chapel often report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. But the Bloody Chapel isn't the only area of Leap Castle steeped in darkness. Deep within the bowels of the castle lies a secret, a hidden horror that sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. They call it the oubliette. Imagine, if you will, a narrow stone-lined pit, dark as the abyss itself. This, my friends, is the oubliette, a dungeon designed not for imprisonment but for disposal. Victims were thrown into this abyss, left to die a slow and agonizing death, their screams swallowed by the darkness. The oubliette was discovered during renovations in the 1900s. Workers stumbled upon a gruesome sight, hundreds of human skeletons piled atop one another. The sheer scale of the carnage was unimaginable, a testament to the depths of human cruelty. It's said that the spirits of those who perished within the oubliette still linger within Leap Castle, their anguish and despair echoing through the centuries. Visitors have reported hearing disembodied voices, the chilling sound of bones scraping against stone, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Leap Castle is a place where the veil between our world and the next seems thin, almost translucent. It's a place where the past refuses to stay buried, where the echoes of suffering and despair continue to reverberate through the ages. Our final destination takes us to the Carpathian Mountains of Transylvania, Romania, a land shrouded in mist and legend, a place where the line between myth and reality blurs like the edges of a fading memory. Here, perched atop a steep precipice, stands Bran Castle, forever linked to the chilling legend of Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration for Bram Stoker's iconic vampire Dracula. Bran Castle, with its imposing towers that seem to claw at the sky, is a sight to behold. But beneath its stark beauty lies a current of unease, a sense that something sinister lurks within its walls. It's a place where history and folklore intertwine, where the shadows seem to hold their breath, and where the very air crackles with unspoken secrets. While Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure who inspired the Dracula legend, never actually lived in Bran Castle, his presence is deeply woven into the fabric of the castle's history. It's said that Vlad, known for his brutal tactics and penchant for impaling his enemies on stakes, used Bran Castle as a strategic stronghold, a place from which he could launch his reign of terror. The castle's connection to Vlad the Impaler, whether factual or fictional, has cemented its place in the annals of horror. Visitors from around the world flock to Bran Castle, eager to walk the same halls as the legendary figure, to feel the weight of history pressing down on them, to experience the thrill of fear mingled with fascination. But Bran Castle's connection to the supernatural extends beyond the legend of Vlad the Impaler. Local legends whisper of a hidden chamber deep within the castle walls, a chamber where Vlad is said to have imprisoned and tortured his enemies. It's said that the spirits of those who perished within this chamber still haunt the castle, their cries for mercy echoing through the centuries. Visitors to Bran Castle have reported a range of unsettling experiences. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the castle's corridors, while others have reported feeling an oppressive presence, as if being watched by unseen eyes. Cold spots, disembodied whispers, and the feeling of being touched by unseen hands are just a few of the paranormal phenomena reported within the castle walls. One particularly chilling tale speaks of a young woman who, while visiting the castle, claimed to have encountered the spirit of Vlad the Impaler himself. She described him as a tall, imposing figure dressed in black, his eyes burning with an unnatural intensity. The woman fled the castle in terror, her screams echoing through the night. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there's no denying the palpable sense of unease that permeates Bran Castle. It's a place where history and legend collide, where the shadows seem to whisper secrets, and where the very air is thick with the weight of centuries past. As we emerge from the darkness of these haunted castles back into the light of our screens, we're reminded that the world is full of mysteries, of places where the veil between the living and the dead seems thin and fragile. Thank you for joining me on this chilling journey into the heart of haunted castles. If you enjoyed these tales of terror and want to explore more of the unknown, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And until next time, my friends, sleep tight and try not to let the shadows bite.